Ladies and gentlemen, today we have our first ever guest here on From the Concrete podcast. We've mentioned him before, from the owner and founder of Madden Kings to the Gridiron Aztecs, member of 4Fam, brother of many, father of two, second of his name. We are here to introduce my brother Gene.
Let's go.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How's everybody doing?
Welcome.
First ever guest. A lot of pressure here. Don't let it fool you.
No pressure at all.
Me and John are sharing this bad boy.
Facts. I gotta hold my opinions until I get the mic.
I know. Right before we started, Dill was like, "Hey, don't fuck this up, because if not, we're never doing it again."
For real. Was it episode 17?
18.
Dang,
Yeah.
I messed up.
Nah,
That's
it's all
crazy.
good. 18. We did 17 yesterday.
18.
Yeah, y'all came a long way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very proud of y'all.
What?
Sticking to it.
Yeah, 18
What?
episodes in. Hey, just wait till you see what we got going on these next 2 months, eh?
Yeah, should be fun.
Essentially, with our first guest here, we're just going to do a interview style, kind of ask some questions. Let you guys get to know a couple people that we consider a part of 4Fam. We're going to keep everything for the
Shout out
podcast
4Fam.
pretty much the same. Instead of like relevant topics, it'll be the interview instead. But Angel's going to start us off with a quiz. Then we'll ask Gene a couple questions, and then just kind of go from there.
Let's go.
Let's see
get it.
if we can get our first guest on the board. Because
You imagine he gets on the board the first time?
Angel got on yesterday.
You guys,
feeling good.
you guys are gonna have to put like a separate tally column for
Oh,
guests,
yes.
Oh,
I like it,
yeah.
I like it, I like
versus
it.
Yes, no, I
from
like
the
that.
concrete.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like it.
Down
I like
for
it.
that.
That's cool.
All right, so
We get cooked.
Let's
right,
go,
bro.
team.
you guys ready? So question number 1 is a triangle with 90 degrees is called what?
Come on now.
Are you dead ass, fam?
Yes.
Okay. 90 degrees total?
No. Let me reiterate it the other way. If a triangle has one angle that measures 90 degrees, what kind of triangle is it? That would be nuts. I don't think that's possible.
It's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let's check.
Yeah.
I misheard the question.
You get it. Okay. You get it.
Too easy.
You copy my answer? Just kidding.
I think you copied mine.
I wish I did. I'm not gonna lie.
Wish I man.
Okay.
What the fuck? I don't like that.
Bro, we gotta share one mic. We might as well share the answers.
Nah.
be a
Hey,
nah.
my marker was already down and I wrote my shit.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Right. Isosceles, and the answer is don't do that. That's fucked up. It is right answer or
Let's
right
go,
triangle.
baby. Let's go.
Pass me that, man.
That was fucked up. Why'd you giggle?
Because I got it right, man. I'm happy.
Nah,
I didn't even spell isosceles right.
I think you did honestly.
Oh,
That's dope, man.
thanks,
Hey,
man.
hey, dog.
That's
No.
Dog, I didn't copy your answer.
I'm dead.
All right. Question number 2. What planet? We've talked about this before. So, what planet is closest to the sun?
We did talk about this before, right?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Yeah, pretty nice handwriting, man.
I actually hate how I wrote that.
I don't like how you wrote it, but it doesn't.
What the
You
heck?
man.
You said closest to the sun?
Correct. What planet is
Sir,
closest to the
answer
sun?
out loud. That was nice, though.
I haven't been in school in like 15 years,
Ain't
dude.
saying, bro.
Yeah. I don't like how you wrote that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw you write that.
I'm trying to write like this.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I think so. I
All
think my
right.
answer's wrong.
Nah, your answer's right,
You got it,
dude.
man.
I think it's wrong.
It's right here. That's all that matters.
It's not about getting the question right. It's about the friends we made along the way.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's see what answers we got on the way. 1, 2, 3. Mercury. That's not how you spell Mercury. Saturn.
Wait.
And the answer is Mercury.
What did
Dang.
you put?
Put Saturn.
Why are you doing that to him? Don't be like that.
Do I count it though?
Yeah,
Does it count?
Yeah.
He
yeah.
was speechless.
Mercury.
How do you spell it, dude?
It's a
Let me
E.
see.
You had it right. It's a E though.
What'd I put? You?
U. Murucury.
All right. This question is a little NFL history question
Ooh.
for our special guest here.
Ooh.
So it is, who was the first player to rush for over 2,000 yards in a single NFL season?
Fuck. That's not right.
The first ever.
Who was the first player to rush over 2,000 yards in a single NFL season? We all know him. Everyone in this room's heard of him.
Okay. It would Would it be a good way to give like a decade time frame?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
To who? Not to us. I'm looking at
Nah.
Dill for an answer.
Not because like, yeah,
I don't know this
Bro,
one.
what?
yeah. Just think of players that's been out there.
Ask the question one more time.
Okay. Who was the first player to rush for over 2,000 yards in a single NFL season?
You know what?
Just go with your gut, man.
I'm going.
I know who you put.
Who'd I put? Hey,
I know who
you
you
put.
put.
If you know who I put, you put it
I
down
know
too.
you put. I'm not putting.
I'm telling you right now, that's not him.
Yeah, I want
If
to
it's
see what
I
you guys
think,
got.
It's not.
I want to see what you guys got because you guys aren't into football as much as me, and I'm pretty sure I got it wrong.
It's funny because when I saw the answer, I was like, that's even more hilarious.
I'm too early on it. That's my issue.
What's the decade?
I think he played for in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
How much did that help y'all?
Yeah, fucking.
The 80s or 90s?
Yeah.
Let me see that, man.
Because when did the yeah, I think it was around then.
I had no clue.
You guys changing your
I'm just
answers?
gonna stick.
I changed mine was early 2000s. I already didn't like that answer.
Did you put Vic?
No.
Oh,
You want me to tell you who I put?
no, not yet.
Because they're not gonna know who the hell it is.
Wait,
Yeah, I can't even.
did I
think
get
of
this
my name.
decade right?
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, you did.
I don't.
I might have got the decade wrong.
I mean, it's fine.
Later or
I mean,
earlier?
it's either it's.
Pat-
It's not
very
in the
small.
2000s.
Wait, I got it. I got it.
All right,
I
I'm
ready?
thinking.
I
I'm
got
thinking either one or
That's
two
messed
people.
up, dude. That's
All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Oh, that's question mark.
No?
Walter P. Adam Sandler from The Longest Yard. Barry Sanders? Question mark. It is Adam Sandler from The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
It's O.J. Simpson.
Oh, OJ,
Okay, yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Man, that's
I was
crazy.
thinking he was either
That's
Barry
nice.
Sanders or Emmett Smith.
That's
Yeah.
nice because he did it. No, not Emmitt Smith. It was on a shortened season too.
Mm.
So that's why I was like impressed. Not shortened, but less games.
Yeah.
than others.
Yeah,
All that,
we've
right?
all heard of O.J. Simpson, you know?
Yep.
He didn't do it.
Gloves.
Allegedly. The gloves, yeah. They don't fit.
They don't fit.
So did he really rush for 2,000?
I mean, he rushed for something.
He was just running.
Maybe they're counting when he was speeding off in his Bronco. All right. That was what, number 4?
That was number 3.
3.
3? Okay. Question number 4 is an English question.
What the fuck?
The subject of this... Oh, I almost gave you the answer. My bad. What is the subject of the following sentence? The cat chased the mouse.
Gosh.
I will say it again. What is the subject of the following sentence? The cat chased the mouse.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Is it like subject and verb predicate?
Subject and predicate.
Or subject
Yeah.
and predicate?
Subject.
That's
verb,
what I'm
predicate.
assuming.
If you list the others, potentially that might help.
So I'm gonna write the sentence down to help me out.
Yeah. What's
So
the
you said
sentence?
1 second. Sorry.
The cat chased the mouse.
Correct. The cat chased the mouse.
I don't know how much this is gonna help me, but let's see.
I'm pretty sure I just helped Helena with this.
it,
Are you
was,
serious?
on her homework.
Oh, dude.
it was on her. You got it wrong.
This is the exact fucking sentence.
Imagine Helena got it wrong too.
These are already smarter than the 5th grader questions too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love that show back in the day.
Besides the NFL one, obviously, but
I used to watch that show back in the day. It made me
There's
buy
only
the
two
board game.
options, John.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a
I love
50-50
to watch
That's
that.
the thing. That's why I'm confused about it.
you guys ready?
I'm circling my answer.
I circled my answer.
Because
Dude.
I wrote the sentence. I wrote
Yeah.
the sentence out.
Oh, okay.
I pointed at mine.
Good job.
Okay.
You guys ready? 1, 2. The cat, the cat, the cat, cat. And the answer is the cat. Good
Yep.
job.
Let's go. Let's go, 5th graders.
You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I was about to circle.
English is
the
easy,
mouse as
dude.
well.
Okay, so that was number 4, right?
Yeah, number 4.
And where we're at?
That's on number
3,
1.
1.
All right.
Oh wait, this is for all the marbles.
This is for all the
Yeah.
marbles.
Literally.
So I don't like the question it gave me because it's too easy.
Pick the question, didn't you?
No, I
they were all pretty easy.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So let me think of
Yeah, I thought, you know.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, ready?
Hey.
It is a geography question.
Motherfucker, come on, dude.
What is the capital of China?
Are we dead ass?
I don't know if I spelled this right. I don't know if it's
I
right.
know it. I just
I feel like I'm psyching myself out.
I don't know, man.
All right, I'm gonna go just through my options on places I know in China.
You wrote down one thing.
I wrote down 2. Don't do me dirty. I wrote down 2, and I think both of them are wrong. Fuck. Is it a giveaway if you tell us what it starts with?
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody have an answer right now?
Think of movies. Think of actors. Think of where they've been.
Oh, okay. Thanks. That helped me a lot.
Everyone have their answers?
No.
Yep.
Wait, if it's this, I'm gonna be pissed.
You write down the second answer?
No, I'm just writing it small.
Okay, I'm gonna write a second answer then.
What?
Is it right now?
I don't know. I don't know if it,
What'd you put?
Don't look, man.
I'm the quizmaster.
You said it's sad.
I know.
All right, I think we're good.
I got it wrong. I lost.
Ready? 1, 2.
Your second answer was my first answer.
Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing. Is Yang?
Yeah.
Shanghai. The answer is Beijing.
let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's
Let's go, Guess. Let's go, Guess. Let's go.
Oh, dude.
You know what's fucked up? Beijing was the first thing I wrote, and then Hong Kong. I was like, fuck it. Beijing does not look spelled right. Erased.
I'll be honest. That's the only city I know in China.
Sometimes I get confused with Shanghai a lot. And there's another city I can't remember in China.
I saw your board, and I saw it said Shanghai. I was like, damn, I didn't even think of that place.
What's that movie with Jackie Chan and
Was he right?
Shanghai Nights.
Zhang?
Is that a real place?
Zhang, yeah.
Okay.
Zhang in Shanghai.
Yo,
Yeah, when
he
you-
got his Duffy for that one.
When you asked me if yours was right, I was like, I hope not. In my head.
I'm dead, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
Damn, first
Let's go.
time
Let's
on,
go, Guess.
already
We
on
should
the
put him
We
on
board.
the
got
board, huh?
this.
We should actually do it. Grab the board and put him on. There you go.
Hey man,
It's in
we'll
the
put
It'd
him
be
on the board,
it'd be
don't
easier
worry.
for you to do
You
it
see the marker?
because you essentially just write it on the right side.
We'll put you on the board, man.
Yeah, we'll
We
put
got
him, we'll get him on the board.
A separate one.
Yeah,
We'll get him
Can
on
we
the
get
board.
it at the end?
What'd you say?
We'll get it at the end.
we're gonna have to
Yeah,
yank
in
the
the
board
video.
from behind you. Yeah, the first thing that Gene said when he came in here, he's like, "Oh, it looks like there's a lot more room on
Yeah.
on the video."
Literally clowned us, dude. No lie.
Hey, it looks big though. It looks big in the camera.
It does.
Yeah, it looks
Thanks,
like y'all
man.
got a lot of room. In
Angles.
Hey, that's what matters. Yeah.
Man.
All right. Now after we're done with the quiz, we're gonna start just asking our guests here a couple questions. We'll let them do.
You're good. Don't look at that one.
Oh,
That's specifically for Gene.
my bad. He got his own camera.
He got
Sorry.
We'll let him.
So sorry.
We'll let him do a quick introduction here, just so you guys get familiar with him before we start jumping into the questions and just kind of go from there.
What's up, everybody? I'm Gene,
He has his own
one of the founding members of the 4Fam family.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Husband of one,
I would
father
hope.
of
I
two.
would hope.
and I am the commissioner of Madden Kings, my own online franchise for Madden. If any of y'all want to play, hit up the Discord.
We'll put a link.
Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
everything will get dropped.
All the information will be in the link.
If you guys fuck with Madden, we'll put a link. I guess we'll just go off of that then. You mentioned you helped run a league. How did that come to be? How did because nobody just wakes up one day and creates a whole Madden league and tries to run it off of Discord. You know what I'm saying? So Gene actually runs the full Madden, like the league. He ran you got up to like 3 leagues at one point in time.
Yes.
You ended up running 3 leagues. It sounds fucking nuts. Sounds 32 teams. What's the quick math on there? 96? 96
Sounds good to me.
people? You managed 96 people? That sounds fucking nuts. So how did that whole thing come to be?
All right. So I have 3 hobbies in my life. One of them being music, one of them being video games, and if not the most important one, football. And pretty much I do everything with football. Fantasy football, Madden. I watch every single Steeler fan. Shout outs to my favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got it. I'm repping the merch right now.
Let's go.
But yeah, pretty much, I tried to figure out, what else can I do besides play video games, but still involve video games because I play games a lot. So how can I branch out to do something with video games? And I figured Madden was a great opportunity for me because you already have an audience, and you can use that audience to try to build a following or a community that you guys can all bond together and, enjoy just the game of football. You know what I mean?
Was this the first time you ever like decided to try and run a league or a Madden franchise? Have you ever done anything like this before, like previously?
So I have ran a small esports team. I like to call it that to make myself feel cool.
Small esports
You know?
team. Let's go.
So on Steam there was this game called Gridiron. It's currently down right now. Nobody knows when it's going to come back up, but it's pretty much a 7v7 arcade football game. So you can get 7 of your buddies to all hop on, 1 quarterback, 3 linemen, 3 wide receivers, and pretty much the community inside that game created their own league. So it was like, dude, imagine 14 people playing in the same football game. You guys can, team build. You guys can, switch out players. You guys can create your own plays, stuff like that. Pretty much everything I wish Madden had was in that game. And a lot of the, real life football features, such as like, the team camaraderie, stuff like that, you could do in that game because you had, 7. Well, in the league, we had like our rosters were like 14 players. So you can build that camaraderie. Like I had guys just sitting in the Discord when we would practice, just waiting to play. Like it was fun. It was intense, man. And I pretty much just played like the GM coach. I was playing the game for a little bit, but I had a vision on where I wanted to go with that league and my team. So unfortunately, the game is no longer up right now. And hopefully in the future it comes back and we can kind of figure out, a better path for that.
Dang,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Gridiron shut down their servers.
Yeah. So, but they shut down their servers to the public, but they still have players playing on Steam Key.
Yeah, Steam Key.
Yeah.
The Steam Keys, they still have players that give it out.
Oh, okay, so
for
they
guys
have-
that want to.
okay.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
like a closed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a closed beta type
Yeah.
thing.
Dang, that sucks. I wonder why.
Why don't you have yours? Come on now. They're lacking.
I know, literally, guys. Esports team founder right here. Now you're talking about your obviously husband of 1, father of 2.
Shout outs
And-
to my wife.
While you're trying to run this Madden lead and like have all these ideas and wanting to not only add on to gaming, what are some trials and tribulations that you had to go through while like running the leagues and having to manage life?
So as far as running a league and getting everything started, you have to know that it's going to take a lot of your time,
Yeah.
especially when you start. And that's pretty much, that goes along with everything you do in life. It's a grind when you guys start. Thank you. Anything that you start in life, it's a grind. And eventually it can get to that point where you have more free time, but you have to grind to get it there. And that's pretty much what happened with my Madden league. As Dill mentioned earlier, I ran 3 leagues, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't start 3 leagues just like that. All the leagues started at a different time. So it kind of just flowed that way for me. As far as time management, you really have to figure out how to manage your time, especially if you have a family like me.
Yeah.
Like if you guys, your wife wants attention, you got to give the kids attention, stuff like that. You got to find a good balance. And also, not only do you have to find a good balance, but you also have to have the support. So shout outs to my wife once again. Appreciate all the support, honey. I couldn't have done it if she did not, allow me to. And, I had a talk with her to start this, and she's been right there side by side with me, motivating me through it also. Shout outs to you.
Shout out.
I think we almost went over it too. We missed it. That he's a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah,
Twitch streamer.
He's a streamer for a while. Got with the I think the Twitch affiliate.
Yeah.
Pretty
Where
quick.
you can start getting
Donations,
Subs,
all that good
subs,
stuff.
yeah.
it's popping. I mean, obviously he hasn't streamed for a while. That's just because the internet at the house is kind of shitty. But we'll move the fiber. We'll get him back up and running. But what made you want to get into the whole streaming side of it? Like, why did you? It's obviously like running a league is a lot of work, as you mentioned, and a lot of time. So like the stream, I only imagine would just take more time, especially the fact that like the way you were trying to progress it in terms of like making the league for content? You know, trying to get more content people involved.
Yeah. So as far as streaming, like I said, I one of my loves in life is gaming, and I wanted to, figure out how can I make money, or how can I provide doing something that I love.
Yeah.
So you got gaming and football, and that's pretty much how I came up with streaming. Now, growing up, I wasn't the super outgoing person. So streaming in front of people or being on camera, I don't even take pictures of myself, but like being like kind of like a closed person, streaming has actually helped me grow and becoming more open and comfortable, in my own skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. Just wanting to do something that involves gaming and football, but also with a little bit of benefits of like helping provide for my family as well.
Shout out to those day one subs that aren't for fam. Shout
For
out to
real.
those
Yeah,
guys.
shout outs to the league guys in Madden Kings.
Shout out to the ones that have been there since the beginning of that thing.
I think that's one of the coolest. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it was about a year, right?
Yeah.
About to hit a year.
Yeah,
on
literally
it.
a year, yeah.
About to hit a year on it.
Yeah.
dude.
October.
October would be 1 year.
Whoa,
That's crazy.
that sounds nuts.
Nah,
Yeah.
it sounds crazy. It's a long grind.
Episode
too.
18 is nuts.
Yeah. Hey, shout out us too.
No, for real. I think that's one of the coolest things to see though, is like when you were streaming and like just literally you'd see your supporters from the league go in there and like whether you were playing, whether you were winning, whether you were losing, it was like you just got mad support from the people that were in the league. So
I
it
think
was
my
good to see how you created that.
I was just gonna say, I think my favorite watching was like whenever you guys had your draft, because like everyone was in a chat and like everyone was like watching, and it was like high engagement. I felt like during that time period.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
popping.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. And last year I actually found out how to do online franchises in Madden. So when I first joined, I was maybe in like 6 or 7 leagues, and I realized that I wasn't actually playing franchise. I was just playing Madden games. So in franchise, there's a lot of different aspects as far as like, building your team, developing players. And those are the things that I personally like to do in Madden. So I created a league with a lot of unique features to where guys that enjoy that same kind of gameplay can enjoy and possibly have, some content to start streaming or do YouTube.
Yeah.
Which we also try to promote in our Madden Kings Discord.
So like going off of that, like how do you keep it fresh? Because obviously after a while, like you don't want to keep on doing the same thing. You want to keep on bringing people back. Plus being able to like keep on looking at that content, watching the content. How do you keep it fresh?
So right now I stream only Madden. But eventually, I do want to stream out or branch out to other games. But as far as when it comes to Madden and Madden Kings, it's kind of easy because every single year Madden comes out, right? And a lot of guys say it's the same game, but there's new rosters. You start seeing people like Saquon on the Eagles. Now somebody whose favorite team is the Eagles, now they get to use Saquon. Or like for me, myself, right? I'm a Steeler fan. I play the Steelers in my own league. We just drafted a 91 speed middle linebacker. I know you guys don't know.
He's geeking
up.
He's geeking over that.
Like users, you want a fast linebacker.
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody wants some speed on their team.
Of course.
But like that just gets me excited because now I don't have to take a player and put him out of position just to play him. I get to use the rookie guy that we drafted, and I get to basically start his career. Other than that, I also try to run different leagues. So we have one league that we have just normal rosters, so the rosters that you guys will see every Sunday for every team. But we also do fantasy drafts, which Angel mentioned earlier. We get a lot of activity on the Discord and in the Twitch stream whenever we do those fantasy drafts, because guys just want to they want to create their own team. You know what I mean? But also there's also a lot of different audiences on how guys like to play the game. So there's literally endless possibilities on what type of league or what type of content you guys want to create.
I had a question and I fucking lost it.
You look like
Yeah.
Angel.
was cooking,
Angel,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Angel
yeah.
literally looked at me and it's like the light bulb was like
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
and then
he
it
was
slowly dimmed.
Yo,
away.
it was just like ding, ding, ding. Fuck, I had a question. I'm sorry. 'Cause you mentioned, okay, hold on, let me cook. You mentioned
Keeping it fresh.
keeping it fresh. You're regarding, you got hype about the players. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. I've noticed too, like how you do your little, I don't want to, your seasons regarding like different type of players that you get to draft alongside inside the fantasy league, right?
Yeah.
So like you have different like comic book characters, you have superhero movie or characters, you have musicians. I think we did as well.
Yeah.
And then so like where did that stem from?
Like I mentioned last year, I was in 7 different leagues, but all of them pretty much played exactly the same. So when I had the idea of, creating my own league, I wanted us to stand out. So we'd actually do a bunch of different things to make our league stand out from a lot of other leagues where they're just, doing basic, franchise. And one of those is our custom draft classes. So our custom draft classes are only exclusive to our league. I personally create them along with Cousin. Shout outs to you.
Shout out, cousin.
Cousin.
Also part of 4Fam there.
But me and him, we try to come up with these custom draft classes just so you guys can, enjoy the experience of actually drafting, but also drafting somebody that you guys can relate to. So last year in Madden 24, we did football movie / TV stars. So The Longest Yard, The Replacements, Gridiron Gang. You'll see characters on there like Willie Weathers, Paul Crew, in those draft classes. We did about 9 full seasons last Madden. So we actually had a couple different ones. We had the superheroes and supervillains draft class. We had the music artists that we did at the end of Madden 24. But in this Madden, we are starting off with the draft class for the 2025 draft class, which I did not create. I just downloaded it from the Madden servers. But the league voted on us bringing back the custom draft classes, and we are doing non-football athletes. So you guys will see basketball players, baseball players, Olympians, snowboarders, Tony Hawk, because he's the only skateboarder I know.
I can help you come up with some names. I got you.
Okay, cool.
Whenever it's time, I got you. That'd be sick. Even BMX fucking people, that'd be sick. Matt Hoffman just fucking. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, we have a lot of good ideas for those draft classes, and it's just a lot of fun. It's cool seeing how people change their draft strategies based off of who's available. Do they go a position of need? Or if they see Bronny James in the 6th round, do they take him just because he's a prodigy? What I mean?
Are they gonna have the duo, the dynamic duo?
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Have you ever watched the show The League?
The League.
Yeah, it was on FX. It was a comedy show, and it was like I think like 4 or 5 homies, and every year they did a fantasy football league,
No,
and it's super funny. The reason I bring it up is because I would like to see it one day come to fruition. They have a huge trophy called the Shiba. And whoever wins that season, they get to hold on to it until the next person wins. So like, I think it would be cool or funny, like if you guys develop that and like you actually have to ship it to that person and they get take a picture with it or they upload it. They do
Never
whatever.
shipping it back.
Yeah,
Literally,
Yeah.
right?
Once it's in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hands,
Hold on to
you're
it.
not
Yeah.
getting it back.
that's just because you're not genuine.
So it's funny you bring that up because I was actually thinking about that's actually the direction we want to go into. We want to be able to give out prizes in our league. But that's just going to take a little bit of time for us to build our community up. If you guys want to support, once again, join Madden Kings. You don't necessarily
Link
have
in
to
bio.
play, but all the support we can get, we appreciate. But I want to get to a point where if you win a season, we'll ship out a trophy, and it's not one that you have to send back.
Yeah,
You know what
so
I mean?
like just one specifically for
Yeah,
that.
just
That'd be
one
sick.
for that first season. Right now, the only thing that we do if you win the Super Bowl is we put a trophy right next to your name, and you get to create a custom player.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's potentially just like having an extra draft pick, So you can go out there and create, Adam Sandler or something like that. You know what I mean?
Not Paul Crew Adam Sandler though. Little Nicky Adam
Oh my
Sandler.
goodness. Waterboy Adam Sandler.
Waterboy Adam Sandler.
That would actually be nuts.
That shit would be hilarious.
But prizes for the Super Bowl winners would be pretty dope.
I guess I wanted to ask this, just kind of just based off like all the creative ideas that you had, kind of just maybe branch away a little bit from the games, but like it's more about you. You guys do a lot of things differently, but not just that. I don't feel like it's easy to come up with those, ideas, and I feel like I see you as the idea guy. I feel like you got crazy ideas, so I wanted to like ask you about that, like. What's the process? Like, are you just feel like you're just different in terms of like just being creative, or like did your creative gene just kind of stem in your later years? Like how's that all work for you?
So I am a idea person. I can come up with a lot of great ideas for whatever it is, whatever situation. The only thing is that I'm not a fast thinker, right? I'm more of like a critical thinker. I can come up with great ideas, but I can't come up with them fast. So I actually sit on ideas for a while. If I enjoy something, or if I see something that is an issue, like how can I get guys to, okay, so for example, right, in our league, when guys start losing, they kind of start giving up on the season, right? And then if they're not in the playoffs, then they kind of like fall off completely. So what I did in order to fix that issue of guys just stop playing is I start giving boost for guys that are in the bottom 6. So if you own a position in the bottom 6 of the league at the end of the season, you get extra scouting boosts, so you can go in there and check ratings for players and stuff like that. But it's really just like, thinking of how to fix problems, right? So if you have a problem, how can I fix it? But don't just come up with one idea, come up with a lot of ideas. And then see which one works best, or which one you can execute the best.
A lot of plans. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
A
lot of
plans,
planning,
a lot of things,
a lot of scheming.
ideas.
Yeah,
Let
outwardly
them
thinking,
sit, let them cook,
Yeah, for a
let them
living.
simmer on the pot a little
Yeah.
bit. I feel like you definitely come a long way just in terms of just the games, like from Gridiron. There was literally merch at one point. There was merch.
Oh,
being,
yeah.
Shout out to the
There's merch
Aztecs,
being
yeah.
made. We have a couple at the house. Even the league, I feel like it's crazy that it's already almost at another year, because you did the Aztec thing for a year.
Yeah, I did it for a
It was
little bit
for a
more
little bit
than
longer than a year.
Yeah, but I wasn't streaming or anything. It was just, it kind of just turned into where I was just scheduling games and playing in the league and stuff like that.
Nice.
Speaking that it's coming into a long year, good year. What is like the highest moment that you've had so far with the Madden Kings League and stuff like that? It's like your best moment you can think of.
Honestly, man, there's been so many, but but honestly, I gotta say, just seeing all the users support in the stream, right? Now they're not there for every single stream, but when they pop in, they come and chat just about whatever they want, because essentially, I want to build that type of community where guys just come in and talk football. I want to get into streaming more. And during the time when I was streaming, I had a lot of activity from guys in the league. And, quite a few of them actually gave me, my first sub. Shout outs to you, Biggs.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I still remember that was nuts.
The
Actually.
Oilers. That's what we call them.
Yeah.
The Oilers.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I got gifted a sub. I was like,
Yeah.
who gifted me a sub? I was like, that's dope though.
That's sick. It'll happen. The grind will continue, and it'll come to fruition. I believe it will. Moving into a different topic, because we've discussed a little bit about Madden Kings now and everything. If you could just do 3 things in your life, what would they be? It doesn't have to be specifically Madden Kings, but let's say, like, I don't like to throw in a twist on it, like you're about to die, but like
Ooh.
if you can do 3 things in life, nothing holds you back, what would it be? And everyone's gonna answer, so think of your question or your answers.
3 things in life. I know one thing I would want to do is visit New Zealand. That is my dream vacation. Let's see, another one. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of hard. I'm a simple person, so like
Yeah.
it's like
I'm a simple.
We'll give you time to cook. John, you got something?
So if like I have to go do these 3 things, one of my things would be travel. So it would probably be to Japan. That's been on the top of my bucket list. It's always been between Japan and Greece. So one of those two, probably Japan though. Is there like a limit? Like, do I got like infinite money glitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Infinite.
yeah, within the like a time span. So like you got a week, let's say.
And then I got to give it back.
No. I'm talking about time frame. You got like let's say you got a week and you got to knock out the 3 things you want.
Oh, okay.
Wait, a week for what? Like, are
It's
we
just a
dying?
week. No, we're not dying. I don't want to see.
Right, like a week.
Yeah, a week of what?
A week
No,
of what?
no.
Like you gotta give the trip back.
Nah, you can't give it back, duh. To make it a little
I'm
bit
on
more
the same
immediate.
thing with Gene as well. I'm there's not many things I want to go out and do. All of my things I would want to go do is travel. So if that's the case, then Japan, Greece, and I don't want to steal New Zealand now. So I'm gonna go with wherever Dobby's burial site is over in the
Talking about Dobby?
UK.
Wales in it.
Well, that's so random.
It popped up on my TikTok. I was like,
Nah, I know what you're
that's
talking
dope.
about. I've
They drop a
seen
little
it.
sock on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
There's like literally a pile on the
Yeah.
beach of a bunch of. Yeah,
I saw
I've seen it,
Dumbledore's Island.
Ah, I'm just kidding.
I didn't see that. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I think it's in Scotland.
Mm.
It's on a train. Like you could take the actual train, obviously the Hogwarts train,
Mhm.
and like as you're turning, and it's just like right there.
Yeah.
Dang.
Raise your wands.
Yeah, most of my stuff is just more travel wise.
New Zealand has Hobbitown.
Yeah,
That's why I've always
That-
wanted.
That's
was-
why I was going based off of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
nah, he already
Dude,
said I can't
nah.
say. I don't want to steal answers.
A lot of the movies filmed over there. That's
Mhm.
another place I'd want to go.
What about you?
New Zealand. Me?
Yeah.
Man, 3 things that I want to do before I die is basically the way I'm taking that question.
I think everyone's giving like one answer. I think
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
just give us one.
It's
Yeah,
travel.
just give
yeah,
us one.
okay.
Just
Then
give us one.
number
Fine. Give us
one, before I die, maybe take my mom to the Philippines. Probably do that. Go with her to do that. That'd probably be on like one on my bucket list.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, go home.
I don't get the week time span.
Just
Yeah, why is
fucking
the
answer.
week?
Just-
yeah,
just-
what
just
the
go.
fuck? Where'd
Just
the week
answer.
come from? Do I gotta give it back?
You don't have to give anything back.
Am I gonna? I'm gonna die in a week?
So the
Die.
essence of the question is more so like, okay, like, and I got this time span. Let me just knock it out. Like I like, and not to push you, not to make it more urgent, but it's like there's nothing stopping you right now.
Good
so.
to go knock it out. That sounds like I
I'm
gotta
done.
schedule
All
a
right.
doctor's
You're-
appointment.
you're-
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
a doctor's appointment.
Nah.
You said I gotta knock it out.
Just, what's your answer?
I don't get the question. Just, okay, I will wake up tomorrow and I could do this thing.
Yes.
Time travel.
I shit you not. I was thinking time
Ooh,
travel.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I was thinking time travel, and you guys are laughing at me the other one. But
I'm thinking we talk about like realistic
Yeah,
shit
like
I
something
could go
real,
and do.
bro.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
wait, who's gonna say I can't time travel?
Literally, like
Did I ever say real?
something real,
yeah.
bro.
All I'm saying is that you've never seen me in another spot of time other than now, right?
I was thinking of when I was younger, I used to want to be a paleontologist, so I'd like to go find a dinosaur bone.
Ooh, that's a good one. I actually just thought of another one.
We
too.
could do that.
No, I was actually
Yeah.
going to ask what that was, though. Because I didn't
Yeah.
know off the top of my head.
Yeah, literally. It's a
That's something different. What were you gonna say?
It's just like this on the foot.
So I was thinking when John was talking, it was like it'd be pretty cool to meet an alien.
This
Right?
is getting crazy.
Yeah, this is getting nuts. To meet an
Right?
alien?
Nah, man, you set it off with this fucking
Time travel.
time travel.
Bro, okay, look, hear me out. You can time travel, you're just doing everything. I don't have a week time span no more. I'm free. Time is endless. Yeah, I got your ass.
No, that's
The
fucked up.
week really got him, dude.
Yeah, it pissed him off. He tried breaking it.
Bro, because you said like he had a week for what? Like
Side tangent before the sentence. Do you believe in aliens? Do you think they're real?
I do believe in
Oh.
aliens.
Yeah.
I do believe in aliens. You know, a lot of me and my coworkers talk about this quite often, and some of them make fun of me, but I'm okay with it because I accept who I am and what I believe in. But yeah, I believe in aliens, and I like to tell people this all the time: is that you hear stories about mermaids and ghosts or spirits or whatever it is. Those could all be aliens.
I have a theory
All of
about
those
that.
could be aliens. They could be from a different planet and they could be living among us. We don't know because we don't consider them aliens.
Mm.
You guys could have met an alien.
we're all touching knees here, bro.
No, literally, I literally keep hitting Gene's
I
knee.
keep hitting
Like I'll swerve to the
I thought
left
you were
and I'm
gonna
like
scoot
dapping his
over.
knee.
I got my legs wide open right now. Though.
Really?
I'm
Nice.
literally in his lap.
I'm dead. You guys are just holding it. Never mind. Oh, anyways, so you mentioned earlier, obviously, husband of one, father of two, and I've known you for for a long time. I almost said the longest, but I've known you for a long time. You know what I mean? Literally grew up with each other and been best friends since I moved here. So one of the things that I really wanted to ask for, especially for our viewers and stuff like that, is like I saw you grow up, right, from a teenager to being a father at a young age, and the question was, just, how was that for you having to try and manage that, and like being a father at such a young age, knowing that like you have all these responsibilities now, like how did that change life for you?
I will say my experience was a little tough. Of course, you know, I was happy to find out I was having a baby, but I was also scared as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all. I was a senior in high school. I actually found out that my wife was pregnant at the time when my grandfather passed away. The same exact day. My mom called us into the living room very early in the morning. It was maybe like 8:00. And I found out my grandfather had passed away. Then maybe like an hour later, while I was still in the living room crying, my wife texted me and said that she was pregnant. And her and her mom just went to the hospital and they confirmed it. It was a really tough time for me because I didn't know if I should be sad or if I should be happy. But for goddamn sure, I was scared as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I was always, my mom kind of wanted me to be a certain way, which that's not a bad thing. She wanted me to, get good grades. I always had good grades. Very well behaved person, and which I was. But I was kind of like I was the good kid. You know what I mean? Like teachers will always brag about how good I am in school. How I always got good grades. You know, I got accepted into the National Junior Honor Society in middle school. Is that still a thing?
It is, yeah.
It is. So anyways, I pretty much followed the path that my mom had created for me. So finding out that I was having a kid in high school, that wasn't along the same lines,
Yeah.
I always joked with my parents, mom and dad, I'm going to have you guys' first grandkid. I'm going to have your all's first grandkid.
And you spoke into it.
Literally.
I spoke it into
manifested
existence.
that,
I was on an emotional roller coaster, because I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to be. I didn't know what I needed to do. You know what I mean? Like my whole life, my parents just told me, go do this, go do that. They pretty much directed my life growing up. Now I had to step into some shoes that, I couldn't fit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know how to take care of kids. I was still in high school. I still needed to graduate. I didn't have a job. I had to figure out all of this stuff in such a quick time because the way my parents raised me, they raised me to do the right thing and making sure that I take care of, my family. I had to, you know what I mean? So there was a lot of pressure. And I want to say that it was a self-inflict. At the same time, in high school, a lot of my friends were already graduated. I hung out. This guy graduated in 12. My wife graduated the same year. So I was still in school all alone, dude. And it was a tough time emotionally. But there was one thing that my parents instilled in me, and that was just to do the right thing. And I think that's honestly what helped me push on to make sure that I have to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? I remember job searching for the first time. Dude, I was a kid. I didn't know that the application processes were so long, dude.
Rigorous.
And they ask so many questions, but it's the same question like 10 different ways.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting at the table with my sister on the computer like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like, I answer all these questions. Nobody's getting back to me. I was scared. Eventually, I decided to go back to school. And I went to college. Maybe that fall after I graduated, I was taking some online classes at the same time, working that first job that I got. from high school all the way to college. Dude, I was getting paid maybe like $7.50 an hour,
The
dude.
big bucks.
Yeah.
$7.50 an hour, man.
That's above minimum wage.
Dude, yeah.
We know a couple of those.
Bro, I cannot imagine me making $7 an hour,
Oh,
dude,
goodness.
having a kid. It's ridiculous to think about it
Man, that's
like
crazy.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Other than that, man, it's just, you know, having that foundation that my parents instilled in me to, you know, make sure I do the right thing. I'm just a naturally positive person. You know what I mean? I don't let negative things affect me. I just always try to problem solve. I come up with the ideas on
man.
how do I fix the problems?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't sit on the negative stuff. Just focus on, if there's a problem, how do I fix it? Come up with the idea. I'm an ideas guy.
The ideas, man.
What do you think? What do you think your childhood self would think of yourself today?
Man, dude, I'm gonna be honest, dude. My childhood self was not thinking about anything except for Call of Duty. Dude, I used to play games with cousins. Shout outs to you again. Dude, we used to be on the games for, I want to say like 15 plus hours a day, man. We grinded Call of Duty back in the day. As far as what I would say, man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know if I'd care about like how far I've gotten in life back in the day, man.
He hit you with that. You did the right thing. Eh?
Yeah, literally.
It was because I was also there. In case you didn't know, he's my brother. Obviously, I was a young buck as well. So
I knew he was gonna say bug, dude.
yeah, I was a young buck. You know, but it was an experience, and it truly has been a sight to kind of just see, like, not just you grow, but like you and Nikki grow together individually.
You better make me cry, boy.
It's been a moment, and then it's even crazier to see like Koa, which is his son.
Oh goodness.
See how grown he is, and then it also, like, I don't know if you can see it, but like there's a lot of Koa that like reminds me of you. That like,
Yes.
I don't know how to just like pinpoint it, but when I look at him, I'm like, yeah, like you're definitely Gene's son. Like there's no question about it. And then even with Leia, she's like, I look at her, I'm like, yo, you are literally Nikki. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it's so crazy that like, just like you guys' personalities going into your kids, and then just kind of seeing how much you guys have changed as like people, just in general. I think it's been it's a beautiful thought, especially I guess just from like here on forth. You know, it's not. It sounds nuts to say, but you guys have been married for, put them on the chopping block here. How long you guys been married
on
for?
the chopping block?
What for what?
You reversed it. You reversed it
I
on you.
reversed it on you,
Hey,
dude.
you brought it up, man.
He brought it up.
11.
So it's actually funny because me and Nikki always do this, and she always never remembers.
It's the other way around.
That's how long it's been, though.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been. Like, we've been married a really long time.
11?
11?
No,
That's more than that.
nah.
14.
Married.
Yo, married.
No, I think it's 10. I think you guys just hit 10.
It's
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
It's 10.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Yeah, no, it's really been like a truly an honor. All right, that sounded crazy.
Truly an honor, bro.
Truly,
An honor.
Just kind of just see how
You're
like how
welcome.
far you come, just
Yeah.
like as people, even with the league, because I was like there trying to help Gene like start up the league, trying to
Yeah.
get that Discord up and running. For real, it's been cool. But I wanted to ask, this is completely off topic. Would you rather go to space or would you rather go deep underwater?
Of this again?
Yeah, we've answered this. I don't know if that episode ever
I don't
came
think
out.
it came out.
That could be something we ask every guest.
Yes. Would you rather go in space or underwater? You could just know that you could survive, whether you go either way. But if something's out there and like it eats you, that's a different story.
That's an easy one. I'd go into space.
Why space?
Space doesn't end.
How do,
That's a pretty good answer.
how do we know
Thank
the ocean doesn't end? The
Yeah,
water
we
doesn't
don't know if
end?
the ocean ends.
What do you mean?
There's only
They're
been.
gonna say the seafloor, bro. That's what they're
Yeah, I
gonna
know,
say.
I know. But have you been there?
Yeah, literally. They're gonna
Have
say
you
being
been
dead
there?
ass?
They're gonna say the
Only
seafloor.
7% of the ocean.
Are you
has-
high?
Only 7%.
Does this water end?
Only 7% of the ocean has been explored.
It doesn't matter how much is explored. We have the fucking Earth. The water's not going out the. Come on, man.
You see how that's a fixed number, 7%? It's
you-
not infinite.
Have you been there?
You guys don't even know if space is real. I can go touch the ocean right
Holy shit.
Yeah. Tell that to this guy. He wanted to go to space.
now. I can go touch the ocean
Bro,
right now. Can you
motherfuckers
guys
dapped
touch
up to that
space?
shit, too. Motherfuckers dapped up to that shit. I'm not mad if you want to go look at the fucking ocean, man. You got it.
Guys, the ocean could be infinite.
How?
You don't know.
How could it not be?
The Earth. That's how.
No.
How can the ocean be infinite if we already have a percentage on how much we've explored?
Yeah, and according to science, like the Earth is round.
It's flat.
You got it.
Even whether
The Earth
it's
is
round
round.
or flat, it has a limited space. We couldn't put a percentage up for how much of space we've explored.
Yeah, because it's not real, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Go live in your hobbit hole.
That's fucked
New
up.
Zealand, bro.
Good,
There's one question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
If you wanted to speak on this, because you had brought it up. You said you were married for 10 years. And obviously, you guys have been together longer than that. Yeah. So you guys been married. No, that was right, though. 10 years is right. Oh, I'm dead. What would be some, obviously, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Being together that long, being married that long, raising a family together, and going through all that. What is some advice you would give to the guys out there that are like trying to find a wife?
Yo, why did you target that question to us?
I literally looked at it when I said. Oh,
What's some advice you give me?
Yeah,
and
just
Vince?
some like the people that are out there either
Yeah,
going
how-
through marriage.
how
or
do we
anything
do
like
it?
that.
So, being in a relationship real young, of course, getting married real young and having a baby real young,
Yeah.
everything real young. You know, you learn a lot of stuff throughout the years, and a lot of it is internal. You know what I mean? You start to learn about yourself. I would say to all the single men that want a relationship, go out in the world and be yourself.
That's beautiful.
And what I mean about that is don't try to force it. Don't try to force a relationship, because my relationship wasn't actually forced. And what I mean about that is that me and my wife, I tried to make a move, and she turned me down. She turned me away the first time. And the way our relationship actually started is after she turned me away, we just became friends. And then one thing led to another after being friends, and we
And then
got
Cole is
together.
now 11.
That's fucked
And
up.
my son's 11 now. So I would just say don't let it force. Don't force any relationship. You know what I mean? Don't just say that you want somebody. Let it happen to you, but you can only let it happen to you is if you go out into the world and be yourself. You know what I mean? Be yourself.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Are you guys gonna take that advice?
I think it's good. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Why?
Dude, the first thing he said, I think you said,
Be yourself or something.
no, if you want to be in a relationship
Oh.
where you're like, I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
here we go. If I was in a relationship, I wouldn't have all the money of myself to spend.
I would just say, because I was talking to my coworker about this the other day too. Is that just go out there and enjoy the people that are in your company, whether they're female friends or just male friends or whatever. Why do you think that sound? I'm just saying, like, go out there, be yourself, because being yourself, you'll find out what you like and what you don't like. You know what I mean? You'll be able to, one, live a happier life instead of having to put all that pressure on you. And then two, if that person is there and they see your true self, you know what I mean? You're more likely to have a spark there. You know what I mean? Just
Out here chasing
Just be-
sparks.
I
go
agree.
out there and be yourself. That's it.
Chasing sparks,
That's it.
huh?
I agree.
Was that your advice thing?
Oh no, that was genuinely just a question
Oh, you're
about
just
his
curious?
marriage. Yeah, I mean,
How can we save us?
not necessarily that. It's just like I know there's gonna be people out there that are watching that are either married or like going through it. So like, you have a guy that's been married for 10 years and like, you know what I mean? Just has the history on it. None of us else.
Yo, whoa.
No, I'm just saying.
That's
you know what I
fucked
mean?
up.
It
Because you're
takes-
looking directly at me.
No,
He's like,
whoa,
none
dude.
of us.
No.
He's like, me and you specifically. I guess just to get on another kind of advice, what's one lesson that I think you learned that you feel like you want to pass on to somebody else? Your one life, or advice like that you would want somebody else to just know of, or like know about that you wish you did or wish you knew sooner?
Do not be afraid of other people's opinions. Everybody has their opinions on life or, whatever it is that you're doing. And it's okay for them to have that. That's their opinion. You live your own life. You don't live their life. Let them think how they want to think and focus on the ones that think like you. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid to, just take a chance. You guys don't know. Don't be afraid of what other people are going to say. Let them say it. Focus on the ones that say what you want them to say. Thank you. Thank you.
It's
Thank you very much.
It kind of goes to a little correlation, like what we briefly talked about the last episode, what we just recorded, like as far as like opinions and everything, like just because people have different opinions,
Oh yeah.
or just because you don't see eye to eye, it's okay to still be within the same, realm or whatever, however you want to call it,
Yeah,
So,
don't let them stop you.
yeah.
Yeah. So I actually watched this guy on YouTube. I'm not sure. Can I say his name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So his name is Charlie Kirk.
Oh, not him. Not him.
Okay,
We talked about this.
So I watched this guy on YouTube, right? He talks about he likes to debate a lot. And the one thing that I'm a fan of his, I will say that. But one thing that I realized that he is 100% correct about is that we all have to live in the same area and we all have to talk about our differences. And that's how we grow. And that's the same way as if you wanted to do something such as my streaming, me being an introvert, going out there, putting myself on the camera, having to talk to people I don't know, talk about differences. And it's okay to have differences. If somebody comes onto my stream and starts talking trash to me, let them talk trash. You know what I mean? Because there's guys in there that are supporting me. You know what I mean? So talk about differences and live together.
Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Facts. You wanna know something crazy?
What?
So Charlie Kirk's pastor was a guest pastor today at our church.
Oh, for real?
It was nuts that you brought him up.
Nice.
Like actually crazy that you brought him up. Yeah. Sorry, that was. So that's a side point. Yeah, his like main pastor that like he actually like goes to church with is his pastor, and he got booked today because they're doing something in regard to like Christianity and politics and stuff. So they brought him on.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because his mannerisms and the way he talked, you can tell almost like the way he was like just preaching, like the way how Charlie Kirk talks really fast and he's like really like to the point kind of almost. It was like similar. So you're like, oh, that's where Kirk got it when he's trying to argue and debate. So it's cool.
I just thought of this a second ago. Obviously, the name of the pod is, or the brand is From the Concrete. What does that mean to you? And give an example, if you have one, where you can relate to that.
So from the concrete, how I would just say, to me, that means like your growth from where you started to where you can potentially go. You know what I mean? Starting from the bottom and just moving up. It's all about growth.
It's all about growth.
All
And
about
then
growth.
your other question was,
If you have an example, or if you can think of something where you can relate to that meaning of it, so you can say, yeah,
$7.50 an hour, eh?
hey, sometimes there's lower than that, man.
is that legally possible?
Yes.
What's minimum wage?
No.
$7.25.
Oh, you said
Oh.
you said legally.
Legally,
Sorry,
yeah.
you said legally. My bad.
I was about to say, dude, my whole life started from the concrete. You know what I mean? Like I had a kid young. I didn't have a job when I was having a baby, you know? Just seeing like how far I've came from that time in high school all the way to now is just like you don't realize it while it's happening, but throughout the years you'll actually be able to see, what you've done, what you've grown from. And there's a big difference. 10 years is a big difference.
Another question I wanted to ask is, what do you got on repeat?
You mean like right now or like all time?
Both. Music repeat. If you got an answer for both, if not, just all time.
So my favorite song right now is by my favorite group, The Green, and the song is Roots. And it's pretty much about, reggae music, and being positive, stuff like that. So that's my all-time favorite song right now. What I'm listening to right now.
Can you pull up your Spotify and just look at exactly what was playing right the last thing?
Oh man, this is actually gonna be crazy because I was with my daughter in the car and
Hey,
I
it's
was playing
okay.
her song.
An excuse.
I think that was the last time I had Spotify open. Oh, so right now it's showing "Speechless" by Dan and Shay,
I like it.
which is actually part of my my personal playlist where I play songs that I like to sing, that I enjoy singing.
Well, we have the guitar right there, ready for you. Go ahead and pass it to him, Bill.
Yeah, I'm not there.
That would be sick, no?
Oh yeah.
Plug whatever you
Let
want.
us.
Wait, where can we
anything
find
got-
you?
Yeah.
You know, what do you got?
Yeah.
What you got going on? Because you have stuff coming out. Like you're gonna start streaming again, all that stuff. So just talk about that.
Okay. If you guys want to support the Madden Kings, my Madden Kings League, hit up the Discord. They'll have it posted somewhere in the YouTube. If the link doesn't work, comment in the section below Madden Kings, and they'll hook you up with the new link. We have a lot of things coming. More leagues starting, a fantasy league that's going to start pretty soon. Once NCAA comes out, we are going to run an NCAA league. So be excited about that. And then if both leagues work out together, then we'll move those draft classes across. And then follow me on Twitch, Chamorro Beast _. Streams may be starting soon, but definitely by the beginning of next year.
I like it.
And I think that's a wrap. Our first ever guest. Here we go. And
Before you all do your finish, I just want to say I appreciate you guys bringing me on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I just want to say I'm very proud of y'all for coming this far, all these months just sticking to it. You guys are gonna make it, man. You guys are gonna make it.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man.
Don't
We
give
also
up.
Thank you for being here and letting us ask you questions and stuff. Don't forget to
Like, comment.
subscribe.
and share this post. It helps us a lot. We appreciate you guys always watching and sticking with us. I look forward to some big things. We sat literally here for 4 hours talking about things that we can be coming up with for the next couple of months.
We're
So-
literally booked September and October.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
it's
look
nuts.
forward to the stuff that we're gonna put out. And again, we appreciate you. Last but not least,
You know what to do?
Shoot.